does not reflect the official opinion of the Corn Mafia Guild. Rather, it serves as a platform for members and guests to express their individual perspectives and opinions. We hope to create an environment where a variety of topics and conversations can take place, ultimately enriching the experience of our members and guests. We value and respect diverse opinions, and we encourage all to engage in respectful discourse.
It's the top of the hour. Oh, no, I got echo on. What happened?
You're in a stadium.
I had my echo on. Whatever. How are you today, man?
I'm excellent. How are you today?
I'm good, man. Wednesday.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hump day, man. It's gorgeous here. I don't know about for you, but man, it's just blue skies and sunshine. It's going to be like in the 90s this week. It went from just the dead of winter to summertime over 2 days.
Yeah, man. Same here. It's really beautiful.
It's great.
Really beautiful here. Really beautiful here.
That's so great, man.
But I'll be working indoors today, so.
Oh, yeah, you won't see much of it, huh? I'm definitely going to be doing yard work after the space today.
Nice. I have somebody do my yard work for me. I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy to do yard work, man.
I still enjoy it. I'm sure I'll get there one day, but I like to plant a small garden. So we just planted some tomatoes, jalapenos, and some herbs and things like that.
Nice.
So
nice. What kind of herb?
Thyme, parsley, sage, and basil. So just the ones that I use a lot.
Nice. I love thyme.
Yeah. Oh man, nothing better than making a chicken at home and going out and getting all the fresh herbs from the garden, you know?
You should try to plant some lemon thyme.
I have English thyme, but I saw lemon thyme at the garden place. I will definitely plant some. It gives a more lemony accent to it.
Little lemon overtone. Yeah, it's really good with chicken. It's really
I bet it would be because I love a little lemon with thyme too. So it just seems to make sense. I just went with what I recognized from the store. So thank you for that suggestion.
Yeah, man. Thyme. If you plant like stuff like oregano and mint and all that stuff, you got to be very careful because that never dies. So that comes back every year. And I
didn't plant any of that, but
same with like asparagus. You can plant asparagus; it'll come up every year. So.
Really, in asparagus, you can't harvest it until like the second harvest, right? Like the first one's bad or something, or has too much toxin, or
I don't know. Never heard that.
Oh man, maybe I'm okay. Nobody listened to that. That might be misinformation, but my grandma used to garden a lot, and I thought she told me something like that once. But in any case, this isn't a gardening space today. We're here to be talking about the belated Copi Cafe episode 50.
I know.
The long-awaited.
Well, we got to see the prelude, the prelude to it.
Yeah.
You know what's happening.
The
with
amuse-bouche, like sorry it's not here, but
amuse-bouche is it? Yeah. I thought that was a dessert.
It's like it was like a pre-appetizer, right?
Yes.
Okay. A pre-appetizer. I had that one time at a restaurant. They bought me a little tiny like silver spoon, like super tiny, and it had like cream fresh whipped blah 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 on it, and I was like, oh okay. This was like they presented it like it was like rah rah rah. And I'm like, oh, this is like a spoon of whipped cream. Thank you.
Nice, thank you. Yeah. No,
it was free though, so I'm not going to complain. And it made me feel fancy.
Yeah. So I don't know the thing that they came out with the other day. I mean, I'm actually going to because they came out with the Dev Short, which was really cool.
The Dev Short was great, man. Those are always action packed.
Right. But the thing that they came up with was. Is it even here anymore on the web, on their YouTube space? I thought they had like a little prelude to it. I guess it's not there anymore. Huh.
Are you talking about the like little 6-minute video they did where they talked about?
Yeah, was that even up on YouTube? Because I saw it somewhere. Because I don't see it on their YouTube channel. I don't know. Maybe I was seeing things. Maybe it's a Mandela effect or some shit. Maybe I'm telling you right now, we're in a simulation.
Well, and you know what? You could be right on that. Let me just check the spotlight and the announcements of the Discord real quick and see.
Bring Scruffles up. Scruffy needs to come up now.
Scruffaluf?
Yeah, didn't I?
Scruffmaster 3000?
Scruffmaster 3000.
That's such a good nickname, man.
That's his new name, Scruffmaster 3000.
I love that.
He's a Toyminator. He's a Toyminator.
You know, people get the best introductions from Seven on your guys' 2-week links. Those need to be shorts, just alone. Just the illustrious, just going into it. Oh, it's not bringing him up. Let me try again.
Yeah. He's up.
Scruff never has technical difficulties because he's like the grand tech wizard over here. He's a
grand poobah.
Oh, I don't know about all that, but thank you, gentlemen. Sorry about the little delay there. For some reason, when it clicked over to allow me to speak, all my sound went away, so had to pop out and pop back in. How are you guys doing today?
Well,
Get it popping.
I'm doing good. I'm trying to find this. Was it over in the spotlight over there? Spotlight. Let me check. Where's the spotlight over at Cornucopias? Where the hell is it? Okay, but it's not on their YouTube channel, right? So
it's not on their YouTube channel, but it's on my YouTube channel.
What?
Are you talking about the video I did? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Jesus Christ. Scruffy comes in late and wants to know what the hell we're talking about.
Bring me up to speed. No, he's looking for that little 6-minute. It was the Copi Cafe.
Right.
It's listed as a Copi Cafe update, Stein. Sorry.
Okay.
So
yes.
Yeah, but it's not on their YouTube channel.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Yes, it is. I just clicked on the link.
Go to videos if you're on their YouTube channel, and it'll list the videos in chronological order.
Okay.
But yeah, it's the 50 update.
All right. Well, I'm over there, and I'm not seeing it.
Okay. Well, in regards to this Copi Cafe 50, so they did the little update letting us know that it was coming, you know, that things are just in the works or whatever. Well, yeah. What are your thoughts, Stein?
My thoughts are they're busy as all fuck over there, man.
Yeah. I think we all know that for sure. I had the pleasure this week of playing a lot of Fortnite with Scruffy, and at one point while we were playing, Rob hopped in the lobby, and Scruffy was out for a quick little break, and so I was able to talk with Rob a little bit, and I didn't want to pry or anything, but he happened to just volunteer. You know, he was talking about how excited he was for the Copi Cafe 50. It was like 1:00 his time at this moment, and he's like, man, we spent, you know, the last 3 hours trying to film it. It's really upsetting, but due to technical difficulties, we weren't able to. But you know, he just started talking about how excited he was for the episode, and at one point he was like, man, you know, this it's going to change everything, and I was like, man, how's it going to change everything, you know? And he's like, well, sometimes every once in a while something just happens that changes everything, and he's like, it's going to change Cornucopias. And so he was really alluding to something big, and I'd known obviously that there was something big coming with the Copi Cafe 50. That's why it had been delayed a little bit, but I wasn't expecting anything of that magnitude, the way that he was speaking of it. So,
well, what do you think that could be? I wonder what that could be. Well, I wonder if it could be some new technology. So maybe they're implementing AI or something that they.
So I feel like it could be along those lines. And again, everyone, this is wild speculation on my part. Please do. I hope I'm not gonna overhype it or anything like that. You know what I mean? But Rob is not normally one to overhype anything, and he was so excited. You know, it was palpable, and so I think it could be some new technology. I would almost think like it could be an aspect of AI, but just better even than I'm thinking, because I already knew that they were going to implement AI in some ways, you know what I mean? So it's got to be some like revolutionary application of it. It could have been some new partnership, you know, something that's going to really advance adoption by Web2 gamers or something like that would just be really huge for Cornucopias. He spoke as if it changed, you know, he said this changes everything about Cornucopias. So it has to be huge, right? Like what I even said, I'm like, what could it even be? Like, how could you improve on what is already so, you know, it's the first of its class already. Scruffy, you were there. Do you have anything to add? Maybe I missed something. Do you think I'm overhyping it?
Well,
he did come back still.
I'm not allowed to say anything. No, I'm just kidding. I'll tell you this. Here's my thoughts. Is all you guys have to do, and I don't know how many people caught this and how many people didn't, but if you didn't catch this, go back and watch the little, 6-minute kind of pre-Copi episode 50. And there's a moment where, Josh kind of talks a little bit for a while, and then Rob starts talking about it and gets really excited. Look over, don't look at Rob, look at Josh's face. And he's just fighting a huge grin while Rob's talking about it. That to me tells me that both of them are super excited. So I do not know what the game-changing, aspect of it is, but I will confirm that Rob did not say anything really concrete at all to us. Just like he said, it's gonna be big for the game. I think the word he used was major milestone, and I'm like, okay. I mean, it's got to be something that we don't already know about, or he wouldn't be so. So I don't know.
And excited, right?
Yeah, yeah. Could be some sort of technology. Could be they've just got it to that point, right? Like anytime you're in development, right? There's a point where it ceases being like code and a thing, and all of a sudden you're like, it's a game. Like, I think in the video they mentioned, that Rob had gotten multiplayer working earlier in that day. And once you're able to get a bunch of other people in there and do things and, stuff like that, then to me it becomes a game. So it's possible it could just be that. But I'm kind of like you guys. I think there's something else that they're not telling us that hopefully will kind of blow us all away.
Maybe they did implement AI and it has taken over and written a game for itself, and they are no longer in control.
Or maybe they implemented AI, and the two people that we saw in that 6-minute episode weren't really Rob and Josh. They were an AI trying to get us hyped.
Our new overlords.
I will link that Copi Cafe 50 update in our YouTube here, because this goes out on YouTube, because I honestly don't know what it is. Maybe it's my browser, but I do not see the video on Cornucopias Games YouTube channel. I think it's
it's a private I have it
link.
Pulled up and it says unlisted.
Okay. So it's an unlisted video.
Ooh,
so you must have to go through the Discord.
Very intriguing.
So we'll put that link in here. So if you're listening and you're not involved with Cornucopias and you can't find it, whatever, we'll just put the link here in the video and you can link on it and watch it, because it's not.
Way to follow through, Stein, and not just take anybody's word for it. Like, no, to hell with this. Well, I'm going to figure this out.
I got a pretty good
I'm not Skylar.
memory.
I don't just have weird problems and let it go.
No, man. Fuck. No, man. I gotta go through with it, man. I don't think I have a bad memory. Do I?
You're not just going to live with it like me. Like my computer beeps for 2 years. That's just what it does.
Yeah.
This is a sound my computer makes.
it just beeps.
It's speaking to me like R2D2. It's how it talks. So initially, I thought that the Copi Cafe 50 special was going to be footage of the multiplayer up and running. And I thought that would be huge. I thought that would make a big episode 50. I thought that was totally worth, them putting back so they could actually capture that on film. That's where my brain was initially when I thought about it. So, and now I do think that it's going to be bigger than that. So I could be right. I could be wrong.
I think it's going to be bigger than what they, like you said, from your Fortnite play over when Scruffy was running it. I think there's something that they're not telling us that we're not expecting. Put it that way. I don't think it's...
Did you guys see...
I agree.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Scruff.
Well, I was just saying they did have an Easter egg hunt, and I don't know if that has anything to do with anything or not.
Who participated in that? Do you know anything about that, Scruff?
Yeah. Okay, so I saw it come in. I was maybe 2-3 minutes late to seeing it. But I saw it pop up on my phone. So I'm like, all right, let's just go see if anybody's gotten it yet. Somebody already got it. It was Board somebody. I know him. He's in the Mafia. I just can't remember his actual screen name. And he got it in like 2 minutes. It was unbelievably fast. And
Good thing I didn't
essentially,
try.
it was a GTI race hat that Rob had worn, I think, in the video. And there was, I think he wore a white version in the video, and there was a black version hidden somewhere in that clip.
Oh,
and
I see.
So anyway, he the Board won the Easter egg hunt and got a common GTI Javelin. But it got me wondering: is that like some sort of hint? Easter eggs are oftentimes hints. So could it be that they've got like the character creation and maybe some of the clothing and like actual branded materials in there, and then I sat there and I thought, no, it seems like it's got to be something bigger for the overall game. So I don't know. I've again just kicking around ideas.
Yeah, I agree that there's probably some reason they did that Easter egg other than we're going to hide a hat in here. Like you said, they're normally hints, they're clues to something bigger. So interesting. I wonder what that could be.
Maybe they came out with their own racing suits now instead of, they had the cheeky crypto one. But I don't think that's big enough, like you're saying. I don't think that's a big enough, like, wow factor for what they're planning. I don't think they're going to come out and be like, hey, look, we got our own clothes. I don't know. I don't think that's a big enough wow factor.
Now, maybe they have been able to upgrade to UE5 version 5.2. Last we heard, they had upgraded to 5.1. And I think somebody asked in the chat about 5.2 when 5.2 had just come out. And Matt made it sound like, there were a lot of things that it could break or this or that. And so I'm wondering if it could be the new 5.2 version. I forget. I read, I don't know, maybe a month ago what all that entailed. But maybe it's allowing them to do some things that they couldn't do before.
Yeah, totally. Totally possible.
Well, you saw, I think, what was it from the Ukraine or somebody put out a video, hyper realistic gunfight.
Oh,
did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, that was me. I posted. I found that in my YouTube feed, and I watched it, and it was so sick that I was like, oh my God, I have to share this with everyone because it looks like video.
Right. Yeah, I was going to say, I did see it all over my Twitter even before you posted it, Scruffy.
So maybe it has something to do with hyper-realistic gameplay or something now in Cornucopias that just... Maybe it has something to do with facial... Maybe you can put your face on your avatar or something. Maybe something. I don't know. I don't know. But whatever it is, it's going to be big, I think.
I've got a pretty wild thought too while we're just pondering things. And I like Scruffy's idea that maybe the 5.2 or whatever is bringing out some new capability, some new functionality. Who knows? So this is another wild one though, just in regards to the hat Easter egg, right? So you mentioned that the cheeky crypto partnership, and that's kind of what made me think of it. But what if, and this isn't like the big Easter egg, but just for the video, what if they're trying to tease that they're going to come out with physical in real life clothing that, if you guys remember, the cheeky crypto suits are like blockchain clothing, right? So they're like registered to the blockchain so you can prove their authenticity or whatever. What if like you could get a GTI Javelin hat in real life, and because it's a blockchain hat and it's registered to the blockchain, that would give you that same hat in game, and that would be the only way to get it. So maybe like your Cornucopias t-shirts and your Cornucopias merchandise would then be linked back into the game, which is like kind of a small thing. I don't know how many people would think that was super cool, but
I don't know. Well, that is super cool, but I don't know if that's gonna do it.
It's completely wild speculation. Yeah, absolutely. Almost unfounded, but we are pondering, and that's where my brain went. So
We are wandering and pondering at the same time.
yes.
So yeah, I am going to while I've already watched this, but I'm going to put it here with captions so I can see what the hell they're talking about. I wish we could just get one of them in here just to spill the damn beans.
Well, that would kind of bust their nut before they were ready, huh?
As you guys know, back before this little pause, they generally released them on Friday. So I am cautiously optimistic that this Friday, which is 2 days from now, we may find out the answer.
Yes. Hey, what's up, Empire and Kingsley?
Hello.
Hello.
Have anything to say on this, Empire?
How are you?
Yeah, hello. Sorry, I mute my mic.
Yeah. Well, let's have Empire
I
go
wanted
first.
to say maybe the milestone is nothing to do with AI and hats and all that.
Yeah. Well,
it could be some partnership with Epic Games. That's a huge thing, you know. It's a milestone to me.
What do you?
Because it lets a lot of eyeballs see our game, mainstream gamers.
Yeah.
Yep. Could be a big partnership. I agree.
I just hope it is because that's why I'm suggesting inside suggestions.
Manifest it, Kingsley.
Yeah, because manifest it. Yeah, because usually launchers like Steam and Epic Games get more eyeballs than standalone, launchers. Being a gamer, I know I rather buy my games on launchers. So much more convenient.
I hear
but
that
you
from
don't
a lot
have to
of people.
buy this game. It's free. Free play.
I mean, whether you buy it or it's free to play, even on Steam, there's a lot of free to play, and Epic Games a lot of free to play games.
True.
It gives more visibility.
What were you gonna say, Empire?
I have my suspicions because there was a part in the video showing some kind of company called Cornucopias Labs. And when I asked about it, actually Josh answered and said more on that in Copi Cafe. So could it be connected to that, I wonder? The Cornucopias Labs being maybe a real life thing, doing something, I don't know. How can we speculate? Yeah, how can you speculate from that? What can you make in the Cornucopias Lab that maybe you could have in a real world?
Maybe.
Man.
They're Breaking Bad. They're Breaking Bad. That's what's going on.
My wild guess would be a sidechain of Cardano.
Josh and Rob are Breaking Bad. This is horrible.
It's nothing. It's nothing.
Oh, I know.
Heroin.
I think I know, actually. Guys, the Cornucopias Labs, they're taking over Monsanto, so because they need the GMO corn, right, to grow better in the game.
Right. That makes sense.
All right, guys. What other blockchain project do we know that has labs attached to their name? Anybody hear of a little project called Yuga Labs?
Yuga Labs.
Oh, yes.
Bored Apes. Now I'm starting to see a little connection there.
No way.
There's
Could you imagine?
Avalanche as well, right?
Yuga Labs abandoned their own metaverse?
Oh, I don't think so. They've got theirs pretty fleshed out, and they've got a ton of money. But
that would be crazy.
But what it does make me think of is that maybe they could be trying to do some sort of partnership with Ethereum to where, some sort of interoperability, whether it be by token or whether it be by bringing NFTs and things like that over. I don't know. It may have zero to do with that. It may just mean that's kind of where they're cooking their new stuff up, right? Like, so when they talked about introducing new features into that little racing area, and maybe it's a place where they can just go show some kind of pre-demos before they plop it in the racing testing area. Don't know.
Are you? Let me ask. Are you able to buy just like Copi straight out, or do you still have to go? Or do we still have to go through like the swap?
Yeah, you still have to go through the swap, either on Binance or on Cardano.
Maybe that's the thing. Maybe they're maybe
an exchange listing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that would be big.
That would
possibly change
that would be one of the milestones.
the landscape.
I don't feel like that would be what I mean. The way Josh was or Rob was alluding, I don't think he'd be that excited about something like that. But I mean, that would be huge. That would be huge.
I agree. And they've talked about listing on exchanges, and I know they have been in conversations with people. They've said that publicly. But I also know it costs a lot of money to list on an exchange, and I'm not sure, I would think until the full PC version game is out, I just kind of get the idea from all the little kind of nuggets I've picked up along the way that they might be waiting for that. Now, if an exchange comes to you, I believe it's really cheap, but if you attempt to go get your coin listed on an exchange, I think you have to pay. So I don't know.
And you've got to provide all that.
Well,
I've never tried to do that.
Right?
So.
But if they're kind of getting mixed in with something like Bored Apes or something like a larger company or something like that, maybe they're getting a little shoe in. Maybe somebody's like, hey, they're okay. Onboard them into the exchange. Who knows? I don't know.
No telling.
Yep, cannot disprove nor prove.
Right. I know nothing. Oh boy.
We got a new speaker in the house. Dolph B. Wolf. What's up, man? How are you doing?
Hey guys, very fine. Thank you. I'm actually working at the moment, but I just wanted to drop that idea when Scruff just said maybe they're having a partnership or something. I was thinking along those lines. Maybe they've made a partnership with some big game platform or something that they are allowed to work with to bring out the game at some point. Just a thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I definitely think that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Yes.
They could be.
Yeah, I agree with that. Some sort of partnership that's going to help, advance adoption, I think would be huge. So yeah, I totally agree that it could be something along those lines. It'd be really awesome, man. I'm not going to lie. It would be great to see them partner with like Epic Games, especially with like all that Fortnite synergy we got going on, right? Like.
Yeah, and Rob's a big,
incredible.
like Prowler said earlier, Rob's a big Fortnite guy. I kind of feel like it's something a little more on the technical side, though, now that I think about it. Even though I know I'm the one that mentioned the partnership. I got all excited about the Copi Labs.
Well, you can't take it back now, man. You let that rabbit out of the bag.
Well, no. It still could be. But remember, they have been pushing this week by week for some sort of reason. Right, something they were trying to get working or going. Yeah,
technical difficulties. Rob said
that's what he said. Technical difficulties. Now,
and Rob's a software guy, so
maybe it has something to do with like PlayStation or Xbox or some type of console game.
It could be. I feel like it's maybe a smidge early on that. I think they have that in the roadmap for like a couple of years down the road.
Well,
but
maybe something happened.
That would be ginormous. Yeah. I do remember being in a conversation, maybe 6-9 months ago, with Rob, and apparently PlayStation and or Xbox. I can't remember if it was one or the other or both. But they did something to their code to make it easier to port PC games over to the console. And Rob was talking about it and obviously, kind of vision casting for the future. So I'm not really expecting that just yet, but I can't rule it out either.
Yeah, if I had to pick one theory to subscribe to, it would probably be the some sort of advancement in tech. I believe that's probably the most likely. But yeah, any one of the many different ideas we put out here would be incredible. So.
I don't know. I think we got to get all the speculation out there, get everybody hyped on this.
And then we're going to get it this week, hopefully, still, and just lay everything to rest. I think everyone's already hyped about it. I mean, especially the 20 people in this room who are, daily lifers here.
Well, how do you keep 40,000 people in suspense?
Right. Well, it is just a Copi cafe. So maybe it has something to do with a guest being on there. I mean, if we're talking about just a Copi cafe, I mean, because we went off track a little bit. We were talking about maybe there's something enormous coming to the game, but maybe there's something enormous coming to just Copi cafe.
I'll say this. If it is a guest and they're hyping it the way they're hyping it, it would have to be like Elon Musk. Or,
right.
Elon
Musk, and he's buying in,
and Bill Gates together. Yeah. And they're all in. Yeah.
Quick, everybody buy Copi right now before it doges. You better get your Copi before it doges out, and we're all millionaires. That's it. Oh,
the new symbol for Twitter is going to be the Copi token.
I would honestly be so embarrassed that I was like hyping it up like this if they're just like, all right, here it is, Yanni. Not that I wouldn't love to see Johnny in a.
You just insulted
he was awesome.
You just insulted a whole bunch of people.
Johnny,
no more mean coins, man.
To insult you to make my point. That was not cool.
Did you just say Yanni?
I did.
Wow.
That's how they introduced him. I'm allowed to do that, right?
Wow.
Little
Josh said it first. If that was for some reason that came off like negative, that's Josh's fault.
Yeah, Yanni, little Nepotiz's cousin. If you get that reference.
No, you guys, he was the tech guy from CNFTCon that just kept the game running.
Yeah.
One of them.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the artist. I'm like, coming up next on Copi Cafe, Michael Bolton.
Right?
Oh, no. No, yeah, the guy from the team, the tech guy.
Oh,
gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, I thought Yanni. I mean,
honestly,
Yanni.
that was probably a better joke. Can we go with that?
I don't know.
Yeah, just run with it, brother. I got your back.
Jeez, yeah, man. Yeah, how's your TPS reports, by the way? Hey, I don't know, man. Are they coming out with it this week? Did they say they were coming out with it this week?
No official word, I don't think.
I don't know. I'm getting too anxious. I'm getting too anxious for this because it's been a while. But Rob's been hobnobbing with the knob hobbers over there. If you've been looking at their Twitter, so
he went.
Oh I saw him with Pavia.
Yeah.
I saw him getting ready to run into a wall to try and get through a Harry Potter portal.
Was he at platform 9 3/4?
Platform 9 3/4. Yeah.
Oh my God, Jesus! Don't make me laugh. Oh man, this is one of the better Twitter spaces because it's just conjecture all over. We can just make up whatever we want to make up, which is great because we don't have to have any basis behind anything we're saying today. So,
and I love being able to talk without any factual basis. Like it's so hard being tied down by facts all the time.
This is great because we can call this Twitter space when we put it up on YouTube later. We can call it a grain of salt.
You could call it crap and other crap.
More crap. I like putting it at the end of the stuff. We're talking about all this and a bunch of crap. Oh man!
Call it Speculation Nation.
Speculation Nation and a bunch of crap. Yes, there we go.
Does anybody else have any wild theories that haven't been stated yet or want to add on to a theory or what you think's going on? Feel free to come up and just chat about it.
Empire.
Oh, Empire's got a hand up. Empire, don't put your hand up.
Yeah, you're already here. Please. Just speak out.
Yeah. This is a classroom. Come on. Just talk.
Oh, come on. I'm just being polite. Yeah.
No, yeah. Don't worry about it though.
I need a restroom pass.
No. It's already out right now. You need to wait.
I'm just looking at the video again, and as I can see, I think that Cornucopias Lab, going back again to that, I'm just going to expand a bit on that because the logo it uses, I'm trying to figure out maybe the logo, that it has kind of a shape of polygons.
All right, give me the Give me the
time frame.
Yeah, the time code on
the
that.
dev short.
I think 32 seconds.
Oh, 32
Right,
seconds.
I want to look it up too.
Okay, let me see.
Great. Now you guys are gonna make me fire up.
Yeah.
It's
It's the last second, huh?
Wait a minute, I don't see anything at 32 seconds.
Their time is different. She's over in Europe.
Oh, so she's on the metric system.
She's using metric time again. Damn it, it's a 10 base.
You've got to convert it. Yeah.
It's the dev short, right? That you're looking at?
Yes, the dev short.
The dev short. Oh, okay. All right, dev short. Okay, dev short. Oh, come on. Let me see. All right.
But in any case, don't let us stop you too much. It looks like
no, it's just it's like polygons, like 3 polygons and like dots in between, like on that logo on the building. And I was thinking polygons. What are polygons, or what do you use polygons for?
It's a side chain for Ethereum.
Okay, but also you're building the game with polygons, right?
Yes, graphics.
So graphics, yeah. Okay,
Is
so
that
could
what
it be?
polygon?
So could it be something maybe that they are, because they're producing everything by themselves, right? All the things for the game. Could it be that they're gonna be also selling those things since they're kind of special? They make them themselves to create a market for what they create.
So, like people being able to come in and create other custom assets in the game?
For example, or using their way of building, or because it's going to be one of a kind, right? So maybe the tech they're using or the code they're using to make it is going to be a marketplace of some sort, or working with other games, or just a thought. That's what the polygons at least made me think of, the logo.
I got you.
Now you're making me
blockchain service.
Now you're making me look over every frame of this.
It's 19 seconds
again. Yeah, I know, but I'm looking at the old guard lounge.
Oh, grand opening 2023.
Yeah. Then they have let me see. They have grand opening 2023. Then they wait a minute.
Okay, yeah, I'm seeing the Cornucopias lab.
They have
You're seeing it now?
Nighttime, yeah.
I was going to say it's nighttime. It's very mysterious. You don't get to see a lot.
It looks like a Vegas hotel to me.
Yeah. Cornucopias Labs, but have you noticed something at 18 seconds? There also is a crypto ticker up there too. So there's a crypto ticker on the wall on the building. I wonder if that has
crypto ticker.
Yeah.
I'm gonna correct myself on the video. It was not 30 something seconds. It's 19 seconds actually. Yeah, where I see the logo.
Right.
Yeah, because I was looking at not the original video, so that's why it was cut short.
Well,
so 19 seconds.
The video is only 32 seconds long, but I found
it.
So it's 19 seconds. Yeah.
Well, at 18 seconds when it's daylight, then you can see it. That same building is called Cornucopias Labs.
Oh, I see it up there on the top left now. Yep.
Yeah, and then they have the crypto ticker around the building.
Yeah, like for a stock trading thing or whatever. Yeah, stock exchange. That's what I meant.
So I'm wondering if they
Cornucopias division.
Yeah.
Now there's a shuttle taking off out front.
Yeah, it's that moonshot, right?
Cornucopias Labs. Could they be building a rocket like another billionaire we know?
I hope it's even more phallic shaped.
Jesus.
Let's not hint at it. Let's go all the way.
Let's go all the way.
I'm not sure that's possible.
I don't think
it's supposed to be family friendly.
I don't think it's aerodynamic enough.
But it would be intimidating if you were out in space, and that's really what we want is an intimidating space presence.
Okay, but
Fryler, if you want phallic symbols, go to 21 seconds and check out the subway train. I'm just saying.
Okay. I will. Don't do it near the good time.
Okay, well, let me ask you a question. Okay, so we're at like 17, 18 seconds, right? And if you look like straight ahead you can see behind the rocket jet thing, it says Cornucopias something division.
Yeah.
I wonder what that means. I wonder what that word is.
The last letter is an E, looks like.
Well, it looks like
Before
TE,
the
right?
division. Yeah, I see a T, I think. Cornucopias.
Something division.
Time division?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know.
Wow.
There's also a T, maybe 2 or 3 letters, probably 3 letters over. It looks like a T.
Yeah, it looks like T and E are the only letters we get out of that.
Yeah. So the T is right under the C. So if they were to do it right, it would be T. Okay. Let's play Hangman.
It's time variance authority from Loki TVA.
Well, if you look at it's a 5. It has to be a 5-letter word by how many pixels it takes up. Remember I'm a graphic artist, so I believe it's 5 pixels. T something ends in an E. So theme division, Cornucopias theme division.
Well, there could be a letter before the T also. Remember, it could be like an ST or not many come before T, but there could theoretically be 2 or 3 more letters.
That's probably the O we're looking at, not the first C in Cornucopias.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Agree, Stein?
No. I think that's the first C. I think you're right. I think
the word's longer. That's not the first letter down there. It might be a T, but it's preceded by something.
Cornucopias State Division.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, there might not be. That might be too big of a space right there.
Yeah,
I agree.
We are wildly into
if you guys look at the back of the word, they're lined up, right? The S and the N are lined up.
Yes.
So I believe that first letter we can see above the T is in fact a C.
Right.
But so look at how much space you have before the U.
Well, yeah, but
you can fit corn right there.
Yeah, but you got
ORN. Yeah, I do.
You think so?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. ORN. I think there are 3 letters, possibly 4 if there's an I in it. Because if you guys notice in the other ones, the I takes up a lot less than, say, a D or a V in division.
I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting to try to figure this stuff out. They like to do that to us, don't they? Like it's like
nuggets,
right? Nuggets. They tease us so much in this game. Oh, wait a minute. There's a that doesn't give us anything.
On the train, it says there's a banner on the right. If you guys go to 21 seconds, there is a banner on the right that says featured exhibit, a glimpse of solace.
Yep.
Maybe they're going to give us a glimpse of solace. Maybe that's the big thing.
Well, wasn't that already in the racing, that little initial entry area?
Perhaps. I get them all confused. I'm just kind of going through the video again. And
yeah, it's fun to do this.
Right?
Right. We're doing a podcast and we're talking about something that nobody can see here. Basically,
nobody can see.
Yeah, basically it's a podcast. Yeah. So.
Well, but we're describing it. It's like when you're reading a book to somebody.
Right. Yeah. So they have.
Yeah, everything looks really cool, you guys.
It does. Everything looks really nice, man. They got the Jet Hotel and Suite, Bubble Jet, and then they got the Oasis Lounge, Oasis Hotel over there. It looks like. Yeah. Then they got the underground stuff.
It's going to be big, you can tell.
Okay. It's gonna be fun.
Here's my only beef with this video, is that they come in and they show us all this cool new stuff and you get all excited, and then really they choose to end the video on the racetrack that we've all already kind of seen. I mean, we saw this last year at CNFTCon, and I'm kind of like, you have this big buildup, and then the very last shot is something that we've already seen. And I'm kind of like, it was anticlimactic just a hair for me, but it also makes me wonder, is the big thing, I mean, is this shot important in relation to whatever the big thing that's going to be, game changing or change everything. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't see anything in particular in that shot that looks.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I'm just going, why did they choose to end on that shot? Maybe it was just, maybe they needed to make it a certain amount of time and they threw it in there. Or I don't know.
I mean,
but
it does contrast with the first 20-some seconds, which show the new themed area. And then that's really the only shot we get of the racetrack.
Well, there is grand opening 2023 over like every image in here of the city. So
yeah.
Something's happening. Maybe they got a big brand that's coming in, because they do have a maybe they got something to do with Coca-Cola or Pepsi or something coming in. Who knows?
They say, I'm not sure, because like the tickers, the cola and stuff like that.
Right.
Maybe it's like a reference to in-game products like the moonshot and things like that.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe they're coming out with their own drink. Moonshot Cola. Who knows?
Yeah.
Be a great way to raise some money, wouldn't it? Moonshot Cola?
Yeah, definitely.
We figured it out just in time.
That's what, we're transitioning into a soda company, you guys. It's going to be huge.
Oh, that's great, man.
I like around 23 seconds or whatever when you're on that roller coaster track coming into the city. That's pretty cool. You get another glimpse of those tickers over there. And then you can see the Oasis Lounge, which has the same symbol, I'm pretty sure, as that like little lounge you see earlier in the video with the floating squares in the water.
Yeah. Well, Rob, we're not gonna call him up, but Rob is here, so Rob gets to laugh in the background, listening to all our conjecture. He's laughing at this because he knows what's going to happen, and he's like, these guys are crazy.
Yeah, I wonder if he goes back in the beginning, if he'll be like, man, these guys are all way off, or if one of us is maybe a little close.
Well, it's fun. That's what the game is all about. It's a pre-game game. Try to figure out what the hell they're going to talk about in Copi Cafe 50.
It's the game within the game.
The game within the game, right? Right.
It's like these guys are master gamers.
I know.
It's like the Jelly of the Month Club.
It's like playing Myst. You got to unlock this to figure out what's going on over here.
Chiaz, buddy, what's up? How you doing?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I would like to just go back to the question about 26 seconds, the last picture before Cornucopias comes up. Did you notice that the area is looking so trashed?
Trash?
I was wondering, why is it so...
Yeah.
What can race through there?
Okay, hold on. Let me see. 26 seconds.
Yeah, a trash compactor. Their new vehicle is a trash compactor.
Nice. Oh, that looks like construction. Well, that looks like construction.
Well, it's like derelict, right? Not just in construction. It looks like...
Is this a part of the racetrack? What kind of vehicle can go through there?
So it does remind me still of the regular Toledo Valley track that we have seen that the Bubble Jets and Javelins race on.
Maybe it ties into the story, right? I mean, they talk about the floating domes up above everything, and there's some sort of reason. We get the idea that there's some sort of cataclysmic event that happened on the earth down below. So the fact that everything's all kind of sort of a junkyard type theme, and you've got beams that are crashed down, maybe it speaks to some sort of event in the story. I don't know.
That's what I was thinking, because why would it be so, derelict and dilapidated already when we know that these are new constructions, the domes?
It's for illegal races, guys. Like Need for Speed Underground. You have Cornucopias Underground.
There you go.
I like it.
Maybe.
That's where the hip hop music goes on.
Yeah, I mean, that very well could be. I'm sure it ties in. I'm sure there's some story around it, right? Why does Colito Valley look like this?
I don't know.
Is Colito Valley on Earth and not in one of the mega racing domes?
No, I believe it is in the racing dome area.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, because you got the video makes it seem like that, right? And they've always.
But they might have used a hover beam to beam a whole bunch of the structures up and recreate some semblance of their past life or something. Who knows?
Yeah. Maybe like.
Oh,
yeah.
wait! I know one person in this room knows.
Well, yeah, at least one person in this room knows.
Or maybe that era is for you can try out PvP down there. Who knows?
Who knows? I don't know.
It is fun to speculate. I know that.
It is fun to speculate. Rob's laughing his ass off.
Yes, he is.
That's all right. That's okay.
Yeah, I guess to watch all the mayhem he's sown.
Now you got me on a different thought pattern about what the hell's going on with that dilapidated, because it's not new construction, because there's trash and everything. New construction don't look like that because there's broken pipes and all that stuff. So it
right. It's very stark contrast to the very sleek, bright, futuristic city that we're getting unveiled alongside it. It's complete polar opposite.
Yeah.
That's what stuck out to me. That's why I was like, why did they choose to end it on that scene? It's almost stuck out so much that it like had to have some sort of meaning. But I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'm way off. Maybe they just needed it to be 30 seconds long and they needed one more clip. I don't know.
Yeah. And maybe they just like this style of art for the raceway, and there's not a reason why it's not even rough. You know, you see like abandoned rebar, abandoned piping, just stuff that it's not going to be put to use. It's just left where it is. It looks old. It looks like
it doesn't look like new construction, because new construction would have piles of neat things, because you can see the broken bent,
some rhyme or reason.
In the foreground is bent rebar, and then you got rebar. You got square rebar over there, which would be from a bridge, which would be collapsed up above. So when when they make bridges, they put square rebar and tie them together, or make them into squares for reinforcement. So that looks like something happened there, or something. Or it's just a forgotten world or something.
Maybe it was a big crash. Maybe that track used to be new, but so many people racing crashed that it just kind of got torn up and they didn't have the resources to fix it or something. I don't know. Maybe it's a super old
I got
track,
it. I got it. This is a raceway that Josh used to practice against Rob.
This is what's left after CNFT Con.
This is what's left after Josh was trying to get up so he could beat Rob in the game. Well, Rob, we know you listen, so that one was for you, man. That one was for you. So I don't know. Yeah. This is really great. I mean, the dev short really had we had the Copi Cafe prelude thing, and now we have now we went over the dev short. So this was a great Twitter space today. We're getting low on time. We got 6 minutes left. So any other final thoughts? Any other final thoughts? Anybody else want to come up really quickly?
Well, if you don't mind, I wanted to do another wild guess, guys.
Okay.
I was kind of thinking maybe since Stein, you work on Mac, right? And then me, I do too. So maybe someone from Apple walked up to them on Comic-Con and told them like, we're ready to build with you guys now that you're the brand is becoming so beautiful. That maybe Apple became interested.
Maybe Apple bought them.
Yes, I agree.
Maybe Apple bought them. maybe Apple just bought them out.
I see this. I like it. I want it. Let's go.
I think I know what happened. Apple bought them out. Apple bought them out, and Copi Cafe is going to be like, sorry guys, but we just made $40 billion, and the Copi token is going to skyrocket. So.
And you can only play the game on a Mac.
You can only play it on Mac.
I wouldn't mind.
But if you guys all bought your Copi tokens, you should have enough money now to buy as many Macs as you want.
You're right. Good news is if you want Copi, you can buy 5,000 Macs.
Right. Off on one Copi token. Nice. I don't know. This is fun. This is fun doing this because it's a game within a game, like everybody was saying. And that dev short, they got to come out with a dev short like this, like every week for us now, because this is very entertaining.
No pressure. Pressure.
Well, then we don't have to worry about a Twitter space. We can just
you don't have to do show prep.
Right.
Yeah.
We just talk about the dev short that came out last week.
I'm sure that's their top priority is making content for us to talk about. We've got, to hell with the game. We got to put that on the back burner for a minute. We need more dev. I know you're not saying that, Stein. I'm just
well, they love
teasing.
their community, so I wish I could blow this up even further, because if you look at 22 seconds, you can see the map right there of all the buildings and stuff, like you can see it like at a mall. And I would love to be able to blow that map
the directory.
Yeah.
I was going to say, Rob put a screenshot of that, I think it was, in general over the weekend.
He did?
And it's all covered up. It's redacted. Yeah, but you can't tell anything on anything. In fact, I was looking at it going, okay, is there any way that I can use some sort of AI to enhance that? And I'm looking at it and I'm just like, no, there's just not enough data there to
because
even
I got it here on 4K. And I can't see anything. Let me do a screenshot of just that section. See what I can pull up. Nothing. I can't see anything. All right. Let me save that, and then open it. And then maybe I can open it up over here. Let me see that.
Not even with a Mac.
Oh no.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
Hey.
I'm not getting a Mac now.
No. You can. I'm going to enlarge this. No, can't see anything. Not enough detail. Not even in 4K. Not even in 4K.
I guess we'll just have to wait.
I guess so. Well,
hopefully soon, though.
My voice is cracking today from laughing so much. All right, we got 3 minutes left. Scruffy, have anything to say?
Just that I can't wait till it comes out, because I'm waiting on bated breath. I think we all are. And it's nice to know that there's some big announcement out there going on, and I just assume we'll all be pleasantly surprised. And, it's nice to see that they've been building in the bear, and that hopefully we're getting closer to, being able to hop in there and do some stuff.
All right. Thanks, man. How about you, Fryla? You got anything to say? Final words?
Yeah, I agree with the sentiment. I appreciate all the hard work the team's putting in. Whatever this Copi Cafe 50 surprise is going to be, I'm sure we're all going to be blown away. I would be really excited if one of us was a little bit close. So I'm going to listen back after the big reveal and see who got the closest, just for fun. But thank you so much, everyone, for coming in today. If you haven't seen the dev short, go to the Cornucopias Discord, go to their dev shorts, and come check it out. It's just 32 seconds. You're going to want to pause every frame like we did and really get in there with your magnifying glass and figure out what's going on. But there's so much to unpack. Every frame has just so much in it. So thanks again for the space today, Stein, and for all of our guest speakers, and for everyone who showed up to listen. Thank you, guys.
All right. Yeah, we will put the links to the video in our YouTube channel. So I can
make it easy for them, Stein.
Well,
jeez, yeah.
some people may be listening outside the Cornucopia sphere, and once they see all this, they may want to come in and join. And if you want to join, we have multiple guilds you can sign up for too. We're from the Corn Mafia Guild. My name is Stein. I want to thank everybody that showed up today. And something's going on in my voice today, but thank you again, everybody. And we're going to fade out, and this is where 7 drops out. See ya.
This has been a Corn Mafia Guild Twitter space with your hosts Stein and Freiler. Please join us every Wednesday at the same time, 5 p.m. UTC. We would like to thank all of our guests for their insights and input on today's topics. We also would like to thank all of you, our listeners, for taking time out from your busy day to join us. A full audio version of this conversation will be provided on our YouTube channel. You can find out more about the Corn Mafia Guild at our website, cornmafiaguild.io. So, Until next week, thank you again, and have a great day.